What's going on, guys? Today, hopefully we'll be able to fix the issue we had last time where the truck did not drive at all as expected. So I have things today to hopefully fix that issue. We're going to be able to convert this old, well, it's not an old line, it's actually a brand new line, but we're going to convert it to an AN style line. That way it's less chance of leaking, hopefully hold a little bit more pressure, and it really should just be a lot easier to route the thing down through there. So, and everything else on here is AN. So we're going to be swapping that right now. I'll show you what we got. All right, so this just came in from Summit. This is gonna be all of the fittings that we're gonna need to go from the original master cylinder fitting to a 4AN line. So we got a bunch of fittings. Picked up a 90 here just in case I needed it. Fittings, fittings, fittings. And then this is Summit's 4AN line here. So this should be exactly what I need to get this thing fixed. So I'm gonna install this on this video, and then we're hopefully gonna go for the first drive. All right, guys, I've got this line popped off of here, and we're gonna need this fitting here. This is an Earl's fitting that converts from the 7/16 inverted flare to a 4AN. That way you can use the 4AN adapters and run the braided line down through there. Just gonna thread these in here. Okay, so before I picked a 4AN line, I went through the reviews on Summit Racing, and one of the complaints was that the ends of the lines were frayed out and made it pretty much impossible for you to get a hose end on there. Me, having dealt with this kind of line before, I know how to make the cut, and it's super important to take one very important step that will prevent you from having that headache of trying to cram those frayed out ends into one of the hose ends. You've probably seen a lot of people using tape on these. I like to use zip ties. Just get one right where I'm going to cut at and snug it up as much as you possibly can. You want it super tight. Alright. Okay. Then I always start another zip tie just right behind that one. You don't have to snug it down super tight yet. Okay. And then you're just going to make your cut as close to that zip tie as possible. Alright, and if there's a little bit to clean up after, I would just take some cutters, clean this stuff up. Okay. Now you're going to take this zip tie, run it right behind that one, and snug it up as hard as you can. Cut this one off. Again, if there's any little frayed out parts, just clean them up. And then you're going to take your hose end right here and just start working it back onto here. You can see the zip tie works to hold the braids in as you get the hose end on there. Once you get it started, you can just cut that one off, and then you'll be able to feed that one the rest of the way on. I've done it like this for a while now. I don't know, I used to use tape, but I feel like this method works a lot better. Then you just feed the other end of your hose end on here, and then just start snugging stuff up. All right, and as you can see here, this end is done. We'll just go find what length we need and then cut the rest of it. All right, again, we're just gonna make another cut on the other side. Go ahead and start both of your zip ties. Then just cut this one as close as you possibly can again. All right, now I'm just hooking this line up here. All right, I'm gonna go through, snug both of those fittings up, make sure everything's good. We got all that hooked up now. I won't be able to bleed the system until I get a helper in there. So that's gonna be it for today. I gotta go work, but next time this will be a running, driving truck. I have faith. I hope. I'm always losing something.
Page again. Found it.